different defensively? What are some things that you like that you saw out there from your guys, and then what are some things you feel like that improving?
Yeah, I think it went good. They was playing fast out there. We had a turnover today, which is good. Um, some things that we can work on is just understanding the scheme a little bit better. But that comes with you know running through it more and uh, repping Coach Batum's scheme. And that's gonna take time, but yeah, I think it went good today. The offense they they motion a lot, which is good for us because I think that it helps us during practice kind of have a feel of different formations and having to switch different coverages and things like that on the go and in real game speed time. So I think it went good, but we definitely got things that we need to work on for sure.
Coach Batum talked about that he's had you all working on volume with your communication and
Right.
your confidence. Can you talk a little bit about what that looks like, especially as there's motions and stuff happening on the offensive side?
Right. I think what he's saying about that is, we kind of have to, like, we might give a call to one side of the field, you know what I'm saying? Because it's two safeties back there, one safety on to the boundary, one safety to the field. So I think he wants all the safeties to kind of communicate it all the way across the field instead of just to one side of the field. And you do that by communicating it loud. So I think that he just wants us to basically say the calls a lot louder.
Kind of on a similar note, have you kind of seen yourself or others really stepping up with some of the departed kind of vocal leaders on this defense? Is that a role that you've kind of taken on to be one of those?
Yeah. I think me and DC have definitely taken that more vocal role in the safety group, especially with a lot of young guys coming up, and we're going to be counting on them to get a lot of playing time this year. So I think that me and DC and Trevez too has taken that next, leadership role on the defense, especially because safety and linebacker is the position where you kind of have to be that vocal guy, especially when you're out on the field. So yeah, for sure.
What did JC teach you about being a leader?
He taught me a lot. He just taught me, come in and be about your business. Being about your business, and then, also the vocalness. You kind of gotta be vocal and vocal. What Coach Batum says is that being vocal reflects confidence. So when you vocal, it shows your teammates that you're confident. So that yeah.
What has it been like going against the tight ends, particularly Brett and Jordan? What have you seen from those guys, especially in the receiving game?
Yeah, they're big and they're long and they're athletic. So they got a big catch range or catch radius. So you kind of gotta be physical with them and play through the ball, because if you're not as long as them, they're not your hand won't be in the same area as the ball is. Like if they throw a ball up high, you're not gonna be able to go up there and make a play on the ball. So you kind of got to play through their arms and things like that. But they're very athletic, and they can make every catch, and they're great blockers too because they big. So yeah.
He was just saying that Judging Rico's been making some plays on the ball. What have you seen out of him in his first couple of weeks?
He got really good instincts. Him back there playing that middle field, he's really good. He reads the quarterback's eyes really good, and his instincts are really well, and then he's really athletic too. So I think those two things combined together makes him a really good player, especially his instincts. He got really good instincts.
Joe, from your perspective, just kind of what have you seen from the competition at cornerback for these first couple of weeks?
The corner group looks really good in my opinion. Dre's been playing really good. Toriano's been playing really good, and even Key, the freshman coming up, he's playing good too. He makes a lot of plays. So yeah, the corner group has been looking really good.
What did the offense do well today that kind of gave you guys trouble at times?
I think that they had a really good play action game today. and they just were in sync. You know, they've been together for a while. They didn't lose a whole lot of people last year, so they have a really good rhythm going, and they're in sync really well right now. Yep.
Offense talk about fixing red zone issues and make sure they get touchdowns and stuff like that. When you're going to practice, you guys kind of know what strengths and weaknesses are. So how much more it's easy to contest it as you get in the red zone, and that's something they really want to work on. And that's something you guys are trying to work on.
I think that being in the red zone is competitive just because if you give up a catch in the middle of the field or something like that in the open field, you can play that next down. But if you give up a catch in the red zone, it's a touchdown. So I think the mindset in the red zone is just a little bit different, especially during practice, because you already know that if you give up a catch or anything like that, if you make one mistake, it's going to end up in a touchdown. And, you know, game or practice, regardless, a touchdown, it don't look good. So, yeah, I think that's why it gets so competitive.
Who are some of the linebackers that are impressing you when they drop back into coverage?
Tristan, Chuck, Flag, Brayshawn's looking really good. I think that, you know, our line, we got really athletic linebackers, so, you know, coverage is something that they don't too much have an issue with, just because they're really athletic. I don't think that we recruit super big linebackers or anything like that. We recruit athletic linebackers that can go side to side, and I think that they do that for the pass game too. So really every linebacker's been looking good just because they're so athletic, you know.
Anything else for Joseph? Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.